Welcome to our first live full workout video for Main Dish Monday. We're doing a low impact workout because there is importance to doing low impact workouts, which will be shared here soon. Well, we have a special guest today, Justin Bland, pronounce he, him. He'll be joining us today for a workout, and he'll be demonstrating the exercises using dumbbells today. So, for our warm-ups, we always start off with a warm-up. We're going to do the first set, 3 different moves. And if you are here for personal training or in other classes, you may be familiar with this. So as you know, dorsiflexion is the theme of the month. So we've been doing a lot of lunges, different kinds of lunges too. So for this first warm-up, we're going to do 10 on each side. So let me go ahead and demonstrate the first one here. So very simple, we're just stepping forward, not going into a deep lunge, back to center, out to the side, back to center, and now just a little curtsy, back to center. So we're going to do 10 of those on each side, and then 10 on the other side, and then we're going to go ahead and do the upper body. Are you ready, Justin? All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get ready for 10 of these. Here we go. 1. Curtsy. Here's the second one. 2. Side. Curtsy. Here's the third one. Side. And back. 4. Side. And back. Uh-oh, Justin, I think I lost count. Remember how many? What was that? 5. Okay. All right. So this must be 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Side. Curtsy. All right. 3 more. Side. Curtsy. 2 more. Curtsy. Okay, after this, we just got 1 more. Justin, feel free to correct me if I miscount. That's my weakness here. A lot of the members know. I start jabbering when we're trying to do a counting set, and then nobody's count. Yeah. All right, now that's 10. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. 10 of those on the other side. Let's go. Forward. Side. Curtsy. Forward. For you cyclists, this is a great one to do for the hip area. All right. We're just about halfway, right, Justin?
Yes.
Okay. All right, 5 more. Forward. Side. Curtsy. Forward. Side. Curtsy. Last one? Or is it the last one?
Okay.
Okay, let's make this the last one. All right, time. All right, let me go ahead and bring up the hip counter here. So go ahead and take a short little breather here, then we're gonna go ahead and warm up the upper body. There's the thing about iPhones and like the face recognition, I have to type in the password with mask on. Okay, so this next one here is basically also by count. So this is the TYI. I actually got this from a member who's a rock climber. So is basically for the shoulder girdle of the upper body and back. T, Y, I. So the same thing with this. We're going to go ahead and do 10 of them, and then we're going to do some light stretches, and we're going to get into our circuit. So let's go ahead and get started, Justin. Ready? And let's go. T. Oh yeah, we're doing 10 of these. I forgot to mention that. That's one set already. Here's the second one. T. Y. I. T. Y. I. Alright, halfway. T. Y. I. 4 more. Okay, 3 more. Okay, after this, we just got 1 more. All right, final one. All right, let's go ahead and shake it out. Some light stretches here, so let's go ahead and go into a forward fold. Either grab onto the calves, ankles, or toes, and just hold it here. Oh yeah, so for those who are just new to our studio, we tend to do the warm-up the same as our pull-down. Alright, so when let's go ahead and roll up 1 vertebra at a time. The head comes up last, and when the head comes up, go ahead and bring your arms up. All the way up to the top. When you get to the top, go ahead and cactus those arms out, look up towards the ceiling, back up, and down. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and just stretch out our shoulders here. For this particular stretch, if you want to get a deeper stretch, take your shoulder and pull it away from your ear. You should feel this along the side of your neck and the top of your shoulder. All right, let's go ahead and release, shake it out. Let's go to the other side here. And once again, if you did pull the shoulder away from the ear, go ahead and do that on this side too. All right, let's shake it out. All right, Justin, you want to get those 5-pound dumbbells? So equipment, optional if you have dumbbells at home. Best to use a light pair of dumbbells with this workout. And water. Another optional too if you don't have dumbbells, a kitchen towel or a standard size kitchen towel. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the format of this circuit. So a lot of you are familiar with our 1 minute on, 30 seconds off format for our HIIT intervals that we do in classes and personal training sessions. For this format, you can do with a recovery or low impact workout too. So the first circuit, we got walking jacks, side step with lateral raise, forward step with bicep curls, half squats with chest press, and toe raisers. And I have the phone in my hand because I'm waiting for the first part of our timer to go off before we go into the circuit. And then I'll be demonstrating these moves during your rest session. So Justin is going to be demonstrating the moves with the dumbbells. I'll be showing 2 different variations for these. One is without weight. So you can do these without weights. Second, I'll show with the kitchen towel. So before I start our interval timer, so walking jacks. Walking jack is a jumping jack without the jump. So first variation, you can do this with or without weights, is both arms up, step out. All the way up, step out. So for some, this can be taxing for the upper body. So if that is, another variation is one side at a time. One side at a time. And you can mix and match. You can do this with a weight or without. So that's our first one. Let's go ahead and get our hip timer started. Justin, are you ready? All right, 1 minute of this. And let's begin. So this is one variation. And remember the second variation, you could just do one at a time, with or without that weight. I'm trying to figure out how to get that little timer in the video. I figured out subtitles. So that's great because, here in the state of New Mexico, we have to keep our masks on inside right now. And that's why hence we have masks on. For those who are participating from outside of New Mexico. If this is too much of a barrier, I know I like to record my videos with me without wearing a mask, just because seeing my mouth move is an accommodation for some. So hopefully the subtitles will be okay. If not, rest. This is our rest period here. All right, next one, side step with lateral raise. So you can do this without the weight. So once again, we're not stepping out into a deep lunge. We're just stepping out to the side, using the range of motion that we have. So in about 6 seconds, we're going to go ahead and start this. If you have a kitchen towel, go ahead and get it out. This is another option. So with the kitchen towel, you just basically pull the kitchen towel on both ends, creating that tension, and basically going through the lateral side step with it too. And if you started with Rage Against the Norm in May, you probably remember the classes and sessions where I basically showed how to use a kitchen towel as a piece of workout equipment. So once again, you can use dumbbells, as you can see Justin, and lightweight dumbbells. I'm going to leave that up to individuals to determine what is lightweight to you. All right, and then once again, you can just do these without any additional tension. And do these on weighted rest. Okay. Forward step with bicep curl. So I'll bring out the towel here. But basically what we're going to be doing is stepping forward, pause, bicep curl, step back. Step forward, pause, bicep curl, and back. All right. Here in about 7 seconds, we're going to turn up the volume so y'all can hear it. Once, and let's begin. Step forward, curl, back up. Forward, woo, curl, almost lost my balance there, back up. Step forward, curl, and back up. Back up. And once again, you don't have to do this with extra tension. You can do this in the air. Another option, I forgot these at home, Justin. I was going to bring a pair of can of beans and do them with a pair of can of beans, but I left those on the counter at home. Step forward, curl, and back. Step forward, curl, and back up. Okay, about 10 seconds left. And back up. Step forward, curl, and back up. Rest. How are you doing, Justin? Good. All right. We got half squats with chest press. I'm going to go ahead and turn to the side so you can see this. Y'all maybe heard my lecture about doing squats properly. Hinge the hips. Half squat, we're just lowering just a few inches to back up rather than all the way down. So what this does is basically isolates the quad and a bit focus on knee. Woo, we got to get going. Basically knee help. So for this one, what we're going to do, if you have dumbbells, you have the dumbbells up in the front, hinge from the hips, half squat, press it out, and back up. Half squat, press it out, and back up. Half squat, press it out, and come back. So with this one, you can do this without the weight too. So half squat, press it out, and back up. Half squat, press it out, and back up. Sorry folks, I got into that little lecture there during the rest. A few more seconds. And rest. Alright, next one. We've done this a lot. You know, I'm a fan of knee health. Another important one for knee health are toe raisers. For this one, we're just bringing ourselves up to the balls of our feet. And then Justin, if you want, you can actually, if you're doing this weighted, have the dumbbells on your side and just come up. So a few more seconds here. And let's begin. Toe raisers. Up and back down. And then we have our greeter, Chunks, who is blocking Justin's feet right now. Thanks. Just joking. I like to give my own dog a hard time. Up, back down. Up, and back down. This is actually one of my favorite exercises, Justin. Very simple. Do you have a favorite type of exercise? Into running. There's a lot of members into running. This is a good workout for running, actually. Because working on dorsiflexion, the walking jack, the side step, the forward step, helps with our stride length. So, all right, that is the last one of this particular circuit. There's circuit 2. One thing I failed to mention, this is a 30-minute main dish video. As you know, we do have express classes here at Rage Against the Norm. We do have 30-minute classes. We also have 1-hour classes. So if you want to make this longer, just rewind back to circuit 1 and do these all over again. So it takes about 7 minutes to get through one circuit. So that's a 7-minute circuit right there. Circuit number 2 is also 7 minutes. So if you see that, if you're adding, you can add 14 more minutes and do this whole circuit over again for a 45-minute workout. Go through these circuits 3 times for a full hour workout. All right, circuit 2. So we're actually going to be laying down on the ground for this. So circuit 2, we have bridges, penguins, tricep extensions, overhead extensions, and for a lot of you, your favorite plank. All right, actually I'm supposed to let this rest timer resume, so we've got 24 seconds to set up. All right. So let's go ahead and get settled here. Bring in the kitchen towel. So for bridges, set up. Basically we have our legs up, our heels as close to our butt as much as possible. And what we're doing is just raising our hips up from the ground and lowering back down. And also press. If you're doing this unweighted, press your hands into the ground. If you're doing this with weight, adjust it. Place the dumbbell, one dumbbell over your pelvis. And as you can see, Sean's is admiring Justin right now. Okay, half a minute left. All right, 10 seconds left. And down. Up, squeeze that gluteus at the top, and down. All right, rest. Next one, we're staying in this position for penguins. There's a different kind of side crunch, because what we're doing, bring your shoulders up from the ground, and curling from the side, tapping our knees. All right, let's go ahead and let the rest counter do its thing. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. If you don't like doing Russian twist, this is a good replacement. If you get tired doing bicycle crunches, this is a good replacement. If you hate doing side planks, this is an excellent replacement. Okay, over halfway there. Seconds left. And also, if you get tired, you can slow down the pace, stop and rest, and then get back into it. Rest. All right, next one. We got tricep extension. So for this one, I want to go ahead and do this. You can do this unweighted, but essentially what we're going to have is with our hands with the dumbbells right above our face. And then what we're doing is we're bending from the elbows, stopping at that 90-degree position and back up. So always stop at that 90-degree position and not overextend because that disengages the triceps. All right, let's begin. And back up. And I'm going to go ahead and bring out the kitchen towel here. All right, so with the kitchen towel, the same thing. You just pull for tension, bend from the elbows to the 90-degree position and back up. And then as far as how narrow your rib should be, just a little bit wider than your face. Maybe like an inch from each side. Okay, we've got about 15 more seconds left. All right, rest. So overhead extension is next. With this one, we're basically starting off the same position as tricep extensions, but we're basically locking our arms, extending our arms our back, making sure those biceps brush against our ears and back up. Avoid having your hands or the weights touch the ground because it will disengage from the shoulder girdle and the upper chest area. All right, let's begin. And then once again, you don't have to do this with resistance. You can use the towel or the dumbbells and just do these in the air. Almost there. Less than 10 seconds left. All right, rest. Okay, the next one we have is plank. So there's different variations to plank. I'm actually going to pause the rest timer here for a bit. So pick any variation that you want. So here's the different variations. We've got high plank. High plank on these. Forearm plank. Forearm plank on these. Or if you have a counter or bed, you can do this against a couch also. But this is for individuals who are still developing core strength, or for individuals who have a hard time bearing any weight on wrists or elbow. Is you can do an elevated plank also. On either a counter, you can do this against the wall, or on the couch. All right, and then do you know which plank you're gonna do? Okay, so the elevated. Okay, so let's go ahead and let this timer run out. I'm gonna do the incline. 2, 1, and let's begin. Make sure you have your butt down. The exercise move that can slow down time. Okay, we're at the halfway mark. Seconds left. Dang, this is a long minute. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right. So that was our core circuits. So once again, if you want to make this longer, rewind and do circuit 1 and 2 one more time. If you want to make this an hour workout, rewind. You have to rewind a couple times and do this 2 more times for a total of 3 circuits. All right. We're at cool down now. Since we're here and we just worked out our abs, let's go ahead and lie on our backs. Point your toes, throw your arms overhead. Full body stretch. And hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, since we're on our backs, let's go ahead and pull our knees to our chest and hug them in. All right, let's go ahead and address basically the forward step, side step, and curtsy. Let's go ahead and release and put our feet on the ground. We're going to stay in this position. So, we're going to go ahead and pick any side. We're going to do both sides. Take one ankle and put the outside the ankle on the knee. From here, this might be enough stretch for you. If you want, there's 2 ways to make this deeper. If you want to make it deeper, press down on your knee. Now, if you want to get deeper, you can scoot to the side so you all can see. Is to take the sole of your foot down to the ground and basically just enjoy this twist. Okay, let's go ahead and just hold it here. Hold any variation for 1, for 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and bring up your legs. And then go ahead and uncross the ankle. Let's go ahead and stretch out the other side. So from here, once again, this might be enough stretch for you. If you want it deeper, just go ahead and press down on the knee. And if you want a deeper stretch of this, take that sole of the foot and take it down to the ground. And just hold it here. And hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, bring that back up. All right, let's go ahead and slowly come up. Whew. Chunks is already done. She didn't even do a thing. Sorry, Chunks. Let's go ahead and slowly come up. All right, so we're gonna do this differently for the TYI. We did a lot of shoulders, minor muscles today. So for the T, let's go ahead and bring our arms up to his T. Leave it there. Hold it there. Now we're gonna pulse it like this. Let's go ahead and start pulsing. Keep pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Now let's bring our arms up to a Y. Hold it here. So we're going to do something. We're not going to pulse it. What we're going to do is we're going to flip our wrist up and flip it back down. Flip it back up. Flip it back down. That way our wrists get a release also. And back down. Flip them up. Back down. So 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back down. All right. For the eye part, go ahead and do this at your own pace. We're going to have our arms up. You're going to do 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 circles the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now let's go ahead, going to the forward side and curtsy. We're going to do some static stretches with these poses. For the first one, this timer's going to ding here. We're just going to go ahead and step forward and just hold it here. Here's our static stretch for the forward step. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. And now to the side, step up to the side and hold it there. And hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center for the curtsy. What we're going to do is instead of crossing back, we're going to cross our leg forward. So let's go ahead and do that. And now from here to get that side stretch, the same side sense. If you have your right leg crossed over, raise your right arm up. Now just tip to the side. And hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Just go ahead and go to the other side. This is the last stretch of this workout. So step forward on the other side. And hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the side here. Stepping out to the side. Step out to the side. And hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Now left side, cross over. Left arm up. Now tip to the side. And hold it. for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and cross. And that's the end of the workout. Thank you all for coming in and trying this out. Thank you, Justin, for joining us. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment or email us. And have a good day.